Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Today I will be providing you the solution of our level 1 arcade managing resources and data in the clouds lab cloud monitoring quick start. Okay, इस lab का solution मैं आपको provide करूंगा. Before starting the solution, I simply want to inform you that I already uploaded the solution of the previous lab. Previous जितनी lab है सबकी solution upload कर दी हैं that you can access by simply clicking on the I button. Okay, now let's start without wasting time. Open it and wait for the page to be loaded up. Once the page get loaded, simply click on the Start Lab button and wait for the credentials. Credentials are required to log in into our Google Cloud Console. Google Cloud Console में हमें login करके कुछ टास्क परफॉर्म करने होते हैं. ठीक है, सिंपली राइट क्लिक ऑन ओपन गूगल कंसोल एंड ओपन इट इन प्राइवेट विंडो और इन इनकॉग्निटो मोड. अदरवाइज यू विल फेस सर्टेन इश्यूज. तो इनकॉग्निटो मोड में ही ओपन करना है. ईमेल आईडी विल बी ऑटोमेटिकली पेस्टेड अप. सिंपली क्लिक ऑन द नेक्स्ट बटन. वी नीड द पासवर्ड. ईमेल आईडी पेस्ट होकर आते हैं, हमें सिर्फ पासवर्ड चाहिए. फॉर द पासवर्ड कम बैक टू द लैब and copy this password, and now come back to the console, paste it here, click on the next button and wait for it to get logged in. A welcome message will arise. Click on the I understand button. Now we get logged in. Okay, after that we need to accept some terms and conditions, so simply click on this and click on agree and continue. Now first of all, let's see what we need to do in the task 1. Scroll down to the task 1. In the task 1 we need to create some compute instances, engine instances. Okay, so it's happened in the VM instances, so simply come back to here, hover upon IAM and admin, click on this. Let me check where it is. Okay, hover upon compute engine. Here you will see a VM instance. Click on this and open the VM instance. कंप्यूट इंजन के ऊपर नेविगेट करके हमें वी इंस्टेंस को ओपन करना है. वेट करेंगे. इसे ओपन होने के बाद हमें एक क्रिएट करना है न्यू इंस्टेंस. सो सिंपली क्लिक ऑन द क्रिएट इंस्टेंस बटन and we need the credentials to create a new instance. Simply cut this tutorial, we don't need this. So for the credentials we will come back to the lab. Let it be loaded first. पहले load होने देते हैं. So we need the instance name. So for the instance name, come back to the lab, copy this name very carefully. The region will be US Central 1 and the zone will be US Central 1A. Okay, so come back to here, remove it, paste the new name. The region will be US Central 1, so select it. Here it is, US Central 1, and the zone will be US Central 1A. Okay, now for the series, select the N1, scroll down, select the N1 series, and for the machine type, we will select N1 standard 2. Okay, so select it. Scroll down a little bit, we need to make changes in the boot disk. Click on the change button. We need to change the boot disk from the version Debian Linux 11 to Linux 10 Buster. Okay, now click on the select button. After that, scroll down, allow this HTTP traffics and both the traffics, not both the traffics, only the first one. Allow HTTP traffic only. Okay, not the HTTPS. Okay, so now click on the create button. Wait for it to get create. A new page will be opened up. Here we need to wait for this to create the instance, because you can see status is under the loading. Once you get the green tick here, आपको जब यहाँ पर green tick मिल जाएगा, उसके बाद हम आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. 1 से 2 मिनट लगेगा, तो वेट करते हैं simply. Now once you get the green tick here, you need to click on this SSH terminal to open it. Now while it's loading, simply come back to the lab. The SSH terminal take a little bit time to get load. थोड़ा सा टाइम लेगा लोड होने में. जब तक ये लोड हो रहा है हम लैब पे वापस आ जाते हैं. स्क्रॉल डाउन करेंगे, चेक माई प्रोग्रेस पे क्लिक करेंगे. ओके, बिफोर क्लिकिंग ऑन द चेक माई प्रोग्रेस वी नीड टू, यस, हियर इज द चेक माई प्रोग्रेस. एक्चुअली हमारा टास्क 1 कंप्लीट हो चुका है. टास्क 1 के लिए चेक माई प्रोग्रेस पे क्लिक करेंगे, हमें ग्रीन टिक मिल जाएगा. Wait for it to get the green tick. You can see assessment is completed. We get the green tick in the task 1. Now scroll down. In the task 2, we need to add the Apache services to the server instance. So simply copy this first command, sudo apt get update. इससे हम क्या करते हैं, मशीन में कुछ अपडेट्स जो भी होते हैं सर्वर पे, उसको इंस्टॉल करने के लिए sudo apt get update का यूज करते हैं. sudo command is used for the super user. Okay, now come back to the terminal. Wait for it, it's still loading. You might need to authorize the shell. You need to log in with the student ID which is given to you. Let me show you. It's showing some latency. My laptop is hanging because it's opened a lot of tabs. Wait for it. Let me fix it. So we need to open the terminal. आपको भी लेटेंसी शो हो सकती है, थोड़ा सा एरर हो सकता है, तो थोड़ा सा वेट करना है क्योंकि हमारे काफ़ी सारे टैब्स ओपन हो चुके हैं ऑलरेडी. यू नीड टू साइन इन विद द स्टूडेंट आईडी टू गिव द ऑथराइजेशन. क्लिक ऑन दिस स्टूडेंट आईडी, सिलेक्ट इट, गिव द अप्रूवल. अगर आपको अप्रूवल देने की नीड नहीं पड़े देन डोंट वरी, इट्स क्या कंप्लीटली नेचुरल. लेकिन अगर अप्रूवल मांगे तो आपको स्टूडेंट ईमेल आईडी अपनी सिलेक्ट करनी है. ओके, नाउ स्क्रॉल डाउन, क्लिक ऑन दिस कंटिन्यू बटन and you will get logged in into a SSH terminal. Okay, wait for it to get load. Now you can see our connections are stabilized with the terminal. So simply come back to the lab. For the commands, we need to copy this first command, copy it again, come back to here, paste it here and hit enter button and wait for this command to get run. Once again, अगर आपको थोड़ी सी latency या delay मिले तो don't worry, it's completely natural. Now this command is run successfully. Copy the next command, come back to the terminal, Paste it here, hit enter button and wait for this command to get run. It will ask you for the permission. If it asks, then simply type Y and hit enter button. Okay. Now wait for this command to get run. While it's running, simply come back to the lab, copy the next command. This one, sudo service Apache 2 restart. It will help us to restart the service, that is Apache 2. Wait for this command to get run. It's still in the process. So now our command is executed. We will paste the next command that we copied. जो हमने paste किया वो paste copy करेंगे, copy किया है वो paste करेंगे actually, and hit enter button and wait for this command to get run. ये कमांड भी हमारा एग्जीक्यूट हो चुका है. हम वापस आएंगे लैब पे, चेक माय प्रोग्रेस पे क्लिक करेंगे, हमें ग्रीन टिक मिल जाएगा. ओके, आफ्टर दैट वी नीड टू रिटर्न टू द क्लाउड कंसोल ऑन द वीएम इंस्टेंस पेज. क्लिक ऑन द एक्सटर्नल आईपी फॉर द लैम्प 1 instance to see the Apache 2. Okay, so what we need to do, simply come back to the console and we need the external ID. External ID is generally located here. Let me check. ये कुछ शिफ्ट हो गया हो सकता है, कंसोल अपडेट हो गया, तो मैं चेक करता हूँ एक बार हमारी एक्सटर्नल आईडी कहाँ मिलेगी. सो इन जनरल वी सी आवर एक्सटर्नल आईपी एड्रेस इन दिस बार. यहाँ पर हमें एक्सटर्नल आईपी एड्रेस दिख जाता था. अगर आपको नहीं दिख रहा है, आपको मिलता है, तो आपको क्या करना है, नेम पे क्लिक करना है, लैम्प 1 वीएम पे, एंड वी विल नेविगेट टू द एक्सटर्नल आईपी थ्रू दिस. वेट फॉर दिस पेज टू गेट लोड. Once the page get loaded, click on this got it button, scroll down, keep scrolling, and you will see your external IP here. So what you need to do, you need to simply copy the external IP. This external IP को हम copy करेंगे. Open a new tab, paste the external IP here, and hit enter button, and you will see a new Apache 2 Debian services will be running over here. तो आपको कुछ ऐसा इंटरफेस दिखेगा. अब क्या करना है, simply come back to the lab, click on the check my progress. You will get the green tick in this task number 2 also, part 2. Wait for it to get green tick. You can see assessment is completed. Now head towards the next task. Let's see what we need to do. So scroll down, keep scrolling to the task number 3. We don't need to use these commands. Scroll down and simply copy this title. We need to create the time check. So copy it, come back to here, to the console. Let me see where it is. Console is here. Come back to this compute engine. In the search bar, we need to type for the uptime check. Type uptime check. We need to open the uptime check. Wait for it to appear. You can see here it is. Click on this. We need to create a new uptime check. Wait for it to open. Once the page get loaded, you will see an interface like this. Click on the create uptime check to create a new one. Wait for it to get appear. A new pop-up will arise here. You already click on the create uptime check button. Here it is. So under the resource type, we need to select the instance, select it, and we need to set it as the single, applies to single. And in the instance, we need to select our instance and click on this continue button. Again, click on the continue. This will be remain the default setting. Click on this continue button again. Now in the title, paste the title that we copied. Once again, the title is given to us in the console in the lab. This is the title we need to copy. Okay, so come back to here, and after that, click on this test button and wait for it to the testing. Now once you get the green tick here, click on this create button and it will create a new uptime check. After that, we need to create a new alert. So color alert policy actually. So wait for it to get created. Now under the type search bar, type alerting, remove the uptime, and type alerting alerting. We need to open this alerting monitoring. Wait for this alerting to be open. Now here we need to create a new policy. Click on this create policy button. Wait for it to open. Now here click on select a metric. Okay, now come back to the console or the lab actually, and scroll down a little bit. Keep scrolling to the task 4 and copy this name, that is network traffic. We need to copy it very carefully. After that, come back to the console, paste it under the filter. We need to paste it under the filter. Now we can actually before pasting it, first of all remove it. We need to turn off a function, that is this one. We need to turn off this function. After that, we will only paste the thing that we copied. इसको ऑफ किया. अब हम फिल्टर में पेस्ट करेंगे जो हमने कॉपी किया था. And we will see a VM instance tab. Click on this. After that, click interface. After that, select network traffic. Click on the apply button and wait for it to complete the task. Now you will see something like this. Scroll down. Click on the next button. Now for the threshold value, type 500 here. Scroll down. Click on this advanced option. Click on this drop down menu. You will see a pop up here. And under the reset window, we need to select it as the 1 minute. Select it as the 1 minute. After that, click on this next button. Now for the notification channel, click on this drop down menu and click on this manage notification channel. A new pop-up will, or a new tab will arise here. We need to do changes in the new tab. Wait for it to open. Now once the page get loaded, simply scroll down, keep scrolling. Scroll a little bit, you will see email section. Click on this add new. Be careful, आप email के सामने जो add new है उसी पे click करें. Okay. Now we need to add the email address. So simply come back to here, copy your username, and we will use it as the email address. Come back to here, the console, paste it under the email address. Under the display name, you can type anything you want. I am typing my channel name, that is being notified. Okay. You need to subscribe to this channel. Okay. Click on the save button. Wait for it to get created. Now after that, come back to the monitoring page, first tab, click on this refresh button, and you will see your instance name that we created just now. Reload it, refresh it till you see your name. Click on this arrow button again. You will see here it is. Click on this and click on OK button. Okay, now simply scroll down and let's see. Yes, we can type anything in this documentation field. Let me type something, that is like the video and subscribe. Okay, like the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now scroll down, click on this create policy, click on the next button first. Okay, we need the alert policy name also. Simply come back to the console or the lab, scroll down, and we need to copy the name. Scroll down, keep scrolling. Here it is, inbound traffic alert. We need to copy this name, copy it very carefully. Come back to here, paste it under here, click on this next button, and now we can create the policy. Okay, simply click on the create policy button and wait for it to get created. थोड़ा सा time लेगा create होने में, तो wait करेंगे. Once the new page get opened, you will see a pop-up like this: alert policy inbound traffic alert saved. Now come back to the lab, scroll down, click on this check my progress. You will get the green tick. This is the final task that we need to do. We don't need to do any other task. हमें कोई और task complete करने के लिए ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि किसी और में check my progress नहीं है. Okay, so with that our lab is completed. Congratulations. We can click on the end lab button, click on the submit button, give the star rating that you want to give. Wait for it to appear. Give the star rating. You can also leave additional comment if you want. Click on the submit button और simply come back to the lab to verify whether we get the green tick or not. हम verify करेंगे मेन पेज पे आके. अगर हमें लैब की वेबसाइट ग्रीन टिक मिल जाता है, मतलब हमारे लैब जो है कंप्लीट हो चुकी है, सॉल्यूशन ऑथेंटिक है. ऑफकोर्स ऑथेंटिक है ही, लेकिन देख लेते हैं एक बार. स्क्रॉल डाउन करेंगे, ओपन करेंगे लैब को. यू कैन सी वी गेट द ग्रीन टिक beside our lab. So this is the solution of this lab. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box or on the Telegram group. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.